Hi Aquarius, this is your May 13th through the 19th weekly tarot reading. We'll have 5 separate spreads in this weekly reading. The first spread is going to be new love entering your life this week. Spread number 2 is for those of you who are already involved with somebody. In the third spread, we'll see if anybody wants to get back together with you. After that, in the fourth spread, we'll talk about your work, your business, and your finances. And we'll wrap things up with spread number 5, which is what you're not expecting to happen this week. Please like, comment, and subscribe to support this channel. This first spread is a new love this week. We have the Page of Cups clarified by the Eight of Wands. We have the Nine of Cups clarified by the Fool. After that, we have the Ace of Pentacles clarified by the Knight of Pentacles. In the potential outcome, we have the Star with the Queen of Swords and the Empress. And we have the Tower on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an Aries or an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We also have Libra, we have Scorpio, we have you. Alright, so what I can tell you right away is that you're going to be invited somewhere. And at the first glance, it could be like, it's something spontaneous, nothing special about it, right? It could be something out of the blue, it could be something unexpected. And that's what it will look like. But the person you're going to be meeting at that event, or maybe the person inviting you, is going to be a very serious individual. This is the best way I can describe this. A very serious individual. Let me quickly explain. You see those 4 cards, actually the 6 cards in the main spread, 3 cards that came out and 3 clarifiers. The 4 of them, the first 4, the Page of Cups, the Eight of Wands, the Nine of Cups, and the Fool, they're like, hey, let's just go have a good time. Hey, this is something spontaneous. Hey, what are you doing tonight? Are you free tonight? We're getting together. Or if you're free, come and join us. You know, it could be something like that. It could be a birthday party. It could just be hanging out. It could just be going out, what have you. That's what those 4 cards are all about, especially with the Fool card being there, right? The Fool, by the way, could be an Aries, you know, but the Fool is a card of being spontaneous. It's a card of, hey, let's just play it by ear. Yeah, why not? Let's do this. That type of energy. The next 2 cards, the Ace of Pentacles clarified by the Knight of Pentacles, are completely opposite energetically speaking from what I was just describing with those first 4 cards, right? Those 2 cards, it's like as serious as it gets, right? It doesn't get any more serious than that when it comes to minor arcana cards, if you ask me. In my opinion, that's what that is, a very serious offer. And it's kind of symbolic that one card is clarifying another. You see how the Knight of Pentacles, the one on the clarifier, is holding up a pentacle. That's exactly the pentacle we see in the Ace of Pentacles, right? It's like in the Ace of Pentacles, we're zooming in on that same pentacle. You know, the Knight of Pentacles is the most serious, the most grounded, the most long-term oriented knight out of all 4 knights. In the Ace of Pentacles, yeah, this ace often comes through as a marriage proposal. I don't think you're going to be proposed this week, but that's the intent. Right? The Ace of Pentacles always comes from somebody who is ready to settle down, somebody who is ready to start a family, somebody who is ready to get serious. So this is, if you do go to this event, or whatever it is you're being invited to, that's where you'll meet this person. See, like a polar, a drastic change. Right, from one energy to the other. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Tower. The Tower could be a Scorpio you're dealing with, but the Tower could be something that happens very, very unexpectedly, out of the blue. Out of the blue. And I think it has something to do with that invitation. So you could be surprised. It could be something spontaneous. It could be something last minute. You know, somebody may tell you, oh, hey, we've got an extra ticket to this concert. Would you like to come with us? You know, it could be something like that. In the potential outcome, I think it's all you. Every single card in the potential outcome represents you, if you ask me. We have the Star, the Queen of Swords, and the Empress. You know, the Star is your major arcana card, Aquarius, unless you're dealing with another Aquarius. The Queen of Swords, that's most likely you, right? And the Empress, I think that's you as well, but in the future. Right? The Empress is a future spouse figure, future wife figure, future mother figure. If having children is still an option for you, the 2 of you could definitely have children together. And the Empress is also somebody who is loved, cherished, taken care of, somebody who is being put up on a pedestal. And that kind of makes sense with the Ace of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles being the two last cards. This person means business. They will treat you like the Empress, right? They're not fooling or playing around, right? The Empress, besides that, is one of the most positive cards in the deck. It's abundance in its purest form. Aquarius. So yeah, basically be on the lookout of some kind of a last minute, spontaneous, nothing serious kind of an invitation. But it will turn out to be a golden opportunity, a once in a lifetime opportunity for you, Aquarius. All right? Really happy for you. Congratulations. If you are already in a relationship or married, Aquarius, this spread is for you. We have the Lovers, the 3, the 4 of Wands, and the 2 of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Well, Aquarius, it just keeps on getting better. The first spread was awesome, amazing. This spread right here only features 4 cards, but it's just as good, maybe even better. Right? So you could be dealing with a Gemini, by the way. The Lovers is a card of a choice. All right, the first card that came out, so you could be making a choice. But at the same time, in my opinion, the Lovers is the best card when it comes to the actual love connection between two people. It's a card of a soulmate connection. It's a card of a twin flame connection, if you believe in twin flames. And in my opinion, the Lovers is the love of your life card. Well, not only in my opinion. All right. Also, in my opinion, the only other card that comes close to the Lovers in terms of the actual love connection between two people is the 2 of Cups, and that's exactly what we have on the bottom of the deck. Alright, so you got both of those cards. Right, the 2 of Cups is also a soulmate card. It's a card of when people are on the same page. Alright, perhaps you guys are getting on the same page this week, or if you're not married yet, you could be proposed to. You could be deciding on your wedding venue, right? You could be deciding on where you want to live together, okay? Because we have the 3 and the 4 of Wands. It's like a natural progression. The 3 of Wands is a card of somebody who made up their mind, somebody who made a decision, and this decision is final. The 4 of Wands right next to the deck is a card of a commitment or marriage. To me personally, this card always reminds me of an actual wedding, okay? And I assume that's you and your person, and you're either deciding on the wedding venue or where you want to live, or you're deciding to move in together, you're deciding something, right? This spread is definitely taking it to the next level, right? Or if you're already married, maybe you're looking at houses, maybe you're looking at properties where you want to move and relocate or something like that. But this is so good I did not even have to clarify anything. Alright? Cool. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you. Aquarius this week, keep in mind it doesn't have to be the most recent ex. We have Justice, clarified by the Page of Cups. We have the World, clarified by the 10 of Wands. We have the 6 of Swords and the 9 of Swords on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Libra or any zodiac sign. I gotta be honest with you, Aquarius, I was looking at the spreads, I was sitting here and I was thinking, so what's the actual outcome? Are they getting back together, or is Aquarius moving on? And I think for most of you, this is you moving on. This is you turning your back on this person. Because it's just, when you guys were together and when you guys broke up, it must have been a devastation for you, right? And for most of you will decide that you just don't want to go back there. You don't want to risk of reliving those same very negative emotions. Okay, yeah. So somebody is coming back this week with the Justice and the Page of Cups. Justice could be a Libra, but Justice could be interpreted as a card of like a major apology, right? The Page of Cups clarifying that also is a card of an apology. All right. So yeah, one apology card is clarified by another. So they must have really messed up. And hence 2 apology cards. The 9 of Swords on the bottom of the deck. Perhaps that's how you felt when you guys broke up. You just couldn't get out of bed. You were depressed. You were stressed out. You were crying yourself to sleep every night. Right? And I think that's why the remaining 3 cards are you turning your back to this person. Right? The World is a card of an ending. Right? But for you, it's a happy end card. Right, and in this case, this is a happy end because you will no longer have to deal with this individual. The 10 of Wands clarifying it is a card of a burden. I don't think it's a burden ending unless This, if you say the final goodbye and finally detach, finally cut the cord, it will be the end of the burden for you. Cut the cord meaning from this person. So this is going to be like a final test for you, right? The Six of Swords right next to the deck. I think in this case, this is you turning your back on this person and moving on. Finally moving on. Maybe you are finally moving on once you finally cut that cord. All right, Aquarius. Cool. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances. Aquarius, this week we have the Ten of Pentacles, the Chariot, the Three of Cups, and the Four of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. An amazing reading, Aquarius. It's like you're celebrating a victory. You're celebrating a victory, right? And it has something to do with the first card, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Four of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. For some of you, it's a payday. And it's probably not like any ordinary payday. It could be a little or a lot more than what you usually get, right? It could be a bonus. It could be dividends. It could be maybe you're cashing in on something, or you're maybe buying a home or an apartment, right? We start with the Ten of Pentacles, which is a card of financial abundance, a pile of cash, or it's a card of real estate. The Four of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. Yeah, this is you holding on to something this week, and this is you receiving, or this is you purchasing something, right? And holding it holding on to it, right? Again, it could be a payday. It could be you buying a home, and now it's yours. Now you're a proud homeowner, right? The Chariot in the middle is a card of victory, success. For some of you, it could be a card of relocation. Or you may go somewhere, spend some money, celebrate your victory, celebrate that money coming your way. And the Three of Cups right next to the deck is a card of a celebration. All right? It is. You're celebrating whatever it is you're acquiring or collecting or getting paid. Or maybe you're getting a job or you're getting promoted or something. For some of you, it could be a housewarming party already this week. All right? Cool. Let's see what you're not expecting to happen this week, Aquarius. We have Judgment, clarified by the Three of Swords. We have the High Priestess, the Five of Swords, clarified by the Four of Cups, and the Eight of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You know, I think it's simply a repeat of the X spread. The spread I did for you a couple of minutes ago. It's different cards, same energies, same exact energies. And again, the Five of Swords clarified by the Four of Cups right next to the deck. This is you rejecting this. This is you walking away because your intuition will kick in and you'll simply realize that they may have like a major apology for you right now, but eventually it will all go down the drain again, right? Because the Five of Swords is a card of an ugly breakup, ugly fight. In the Four of Cups, clarifying it, you're going to be like, you know what? No. I've had enough of that. I've had plenty of that. I don't want to relive that again. The High Priestess in the middle is a card of intuition. So I think that's your intuition kicking in. It's like a self-defense mechanism that's finally working. Okay? But yeah, we start with Judgment, clarified by the Three of Swords. I was hoping to see a court card to see who's coming back, but the Three of Swords showed up. But it's simply a confirmation that they broke your heart at some point in the past. So if you can think of someone who like really messed it up, unfortunately that could be the person resurfacing this week, right? With that Three of Swords. And Judgment is a card of somebody coming back, and you're just not gonna want to go back there. All right, Aquarius. So that's what I have for you for this reading for this week. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also comment and subscribe. And other than that, Aquarius, have an amazing week.